guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Zama, and what this channel is all about is motherhood, lifestyle and vlogs. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the like button if you do enjoy this video. Now today's video I am going to be talking about formula feeding and things that actually have helped me throughout this whole journey. Let's get started on the video. Now the first thing I actually want to get into is just sharing with you guys my journey towards starting formula feeding my son. Now I did talk about a little bit about this on my other video on breastfeeding that I actually started earlier than I wanted to. I did start formula feeding my son at 2 months after I stopped breastfeeding him. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that first before you come back here to know more. But yeah, I did start at 2 months. It wasn't really something that I wanted to do because, you know, before giving birth, I had just wanted to go into breastfeeding, you know, with all the benefits and stuff. Now, how I actually did choose my formula was a referral from another mother that I know. I just asked her because she had recently had her second child. I asked her which one she uses. I took that referral and I bought that formula. The formula that I am actually using is called the Pelagon. It's by Nan, and obviously my son is 10 months now, so we are on the size 2 because there are different sizes when it comes to formula. There's size 1, which is from birth up to 6 months, and the size 2, which we are using right now, is from 6 months up to 12 months, and then there's size 3 also, which you haven't started using. Something that I actually also want to talk about is things that you actually do need when you decide that you actually want to formula feed your baby. Obviously you're going to need bottles. I chose the Tommy TP ones because they were the ones that were actually popular. You can get this in bulk where you just buy the whole set, but I chose not to do that. Other thing that you're actually going to need is a brush. The brush you use obviously to wash your bottles, your baby's bottles, which is very important because you don't want to feed your baby with a bottle that hasn't been properly cleaned or sterilized, which is very important in newborn babies with health and just in general. Also, we do need a sterilizing fluid. Now, I do know some people who don't actually use this and are okay with their babies, but I bought a sterilizing fluid which I use still to this day, which helps with cleansing the bottles and getting rid of germs and all that stuff. Okay, another thing actually going to need is a flask. You use actually mostly when you travel. If you know that you're going to be traveling a bit with your baby, you need a flask. So with the flask, you obviously put your hot water and you travel with it, so it's easier access to using it and making your bottles on the go. Another thing which is not really a need because there are substitutes to using this is a bottle warmer. Now what you use a bottle warmer obviously is when you make your formula before time and you need to feed your baby at that certain time, so you warm up your milk in a bottle warmer. I did not buy that. I know some people actually use that and they say it's a convenient for them. I didn't. What I actually do is I take just a normal dish or a cup or anything that will fit the bottle. I put the hot water inside and that's how I warm my milk. The next part I'm actually going to be dealing with is just telling you more into details in terms of preparing your formula, how much you should feed your baby and all that. So first thing is how much to feed. Now obviously with certain ages you feed your baby different measurements. I am not sure about the measurements from before 6 months because my baby's older now and I forgot. But you do find the information on your formula at the back. It tells you how many mils you should prepare your bottle and, you know, with all those kind of details. Right now with my son, I know that I give him 90 mils of, I put 90 mils of water in my bottle and the measurements of the formula. Usually you'll have 3 or 4 bottles a day. Now, I know this will sound a bit weird and some people will actually tell me that they do know this information, but I'm going to be talking also about how to actually prepare your formula. Now, how you do prepare your formula is there are different ways you can do this. Some people, I know that they boil the water and make the formula at the same time and then put it in cold water to cool it down. What I use, which I have found to be actually really helpful and efficient, is I prepare my water before time. Now, when you go to bed or in the morning, depending on when you prepare your bottles, I wash the bottles at night for the next day. So I have 4 bottles. I wash all 4 bottles. I sterilize all bottles. I boil water. When I have boiled the water, I put in the water in my cup. It's not really important to use hot water at the same time because you can reheat it. That's how I use it. So I put the water in there and then I use it for tomorrow. And when it's the time to make a bottle for the baby, I add my formula scoops. I shake the bottle, which is really important, obviously, and then I put it in the hot water for a few minutes and then to heat it up. Is actually when to feed your baby, which may be confusing for some people, especially if you have a newborn. Is when should I feed my baby? Is my baby still hungry and all that stuff? With formula, you have to actually feed every 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, because the difference with breast milk and formula is that breast milk actually digests faster than formula. So that's why with babies you actually wait a little more time to feed them than when you are breastfeeding your baby. Okay, the next thing I am gonna be talking about is how long your milk, your prepared milk, will last. It is said on the instructions that you should only keep your formula up to 6 hours prepared and only up to 2 hours after a feed. I get that, and you may continue using that. Okay, you can make it and prepare it before time, store it in the fridge if you can or if you want. Or because it's winter right now, it doesn't really go bad easily. I do know some people actually do prepare a feed for a whole day. So what they do is they use a jug. They just mix the formula inside, which will be used for the whole day. That's also fine. You can do that. Obviously, when you pour it into your formula, into your baby's bottle, you can reheat it using the bottle warmer, or you can do it by putting it in a hot cup or a dish. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it very informative. But yeah, I will see you on my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you enjoy it, and share it with another mommy who might actually find it very useful. So yeah, guys, thank you. Bye.